Chat, welcome back to some more All the Mods 9 to the Sky, where today we set up our reactor. So, I have everything already. I also made an atomic disassembler, if I can click the right buttons. So, it basically does everything. But I still have all my tools up here just so I have them. I'm going to make an 11 by 11 by 18 reactor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I should have everything required. I don't even... How, 1, 2, 3. I should have just about everything required to make said structure. I believe max is 11 or is 18 by 18 by 18, but I'm just gonna do 11 because it sits on the island relatively nicely, and then obviously 18 for max height. So, but the casings and everything needed for the reactor parts is a lot of lead. So okay, well, there's rain. It's a lot of rain. And rain is no good. Also, I just slept. So we're just going to toggle the rain off. I'm going to cheat a little bit. We are going to need to break some of these blocks eventually. But for now, that's good. Oh, I made 2 extra. Uh-oh. Actually, it's not that big of a deal. So this is the first part of the reactor. The second part is placing these control rods in a checkered pattern. And this is the second most required amounts of material for what you need for the reactor. So there's definitely a lot, but building wands helps that go by so quick. So I should just need one more. Nice. And then to top it off, we need these control assembly rods. And a fun little trick with the building wands is if you hold the item in your offhand, you can place them down. So no need to take off the roof to place them down or whatever. And then another thing with the building wands is that if you connect the textures around, not the textures, but the blocks around, like they'll do them diagonally too. So if I just start placing everything down, we now have a fully functioning reactor, and I only had to click it on one side. So obviously it's not going to work because we're still missing a few things. So we're going to need to do a couple of things here. We need to break this and set a input for water. I'm going to put the input for the fissile fuel, and then the output will be here. And I think I need to make a configurator from Mecha. Well, let me auto-craft these real quick. Shouldn't take too long. And it should charge slowly. Yes, and I think shift right quick, right click, output waste. And then, because I'm thinking, oh, do we need another one? Because we need water in, which is good. We need fissile fuel in, super easy. We're going to need nuclear waste out. So I think output coolant, that's what I want. And then we'll do output waste there. And then I need another port, I think is what it was. Ah, I did have another port made. And I think this one is input only. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So we need a sink, which apparently I don't have a sink. So let's set the sink down right here. And I don't know if these pipes are going to be good enough to keep up with how much water we need into the system. Can I do this? I can. I don't think that's going to be good enough. So integrated dynamics is here, and we can probably grab... I don't have any crystallized mineral? I think I hit the wrong section. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so for one, it was interface on the thingy and exporter on the tank, and then you actually have to go over to transfer rate. I'm just not paying attention, apparently. But now we have max water at all times. So there's that good news. Another thing we're going to need is I want to be safe and make sure that this thing never blows up on me. So to do that, I'm going to put you there, and then 2, 3, 4. We're going to use 5 of these logic adapters. Okay, maybe not. What? That was weird. Maybe it was because it was on the corner? I don't know. But we're going to grab a redstone signal from all of them. We're going to put a NOT gate down. And this is going to be disabled. No. Activation to inverted. And I believe once we set all of these to high temperature, excess waste, damage critical, and insufficient fuel. So it's idling. It's idling because there's no high temperature, and it's idling because there's like no waste. But this one's outputting because there's no fuel. And if we put that there to you, and we need to change these to extract and then insert. And this should be insert into you. Okay, yeah, so we want this to be, if we take this off, it'll look like this. We basically, yeah, extract, insert, and then we need to break this again. But we put this here, and we set this to insert, and it'll stop when it's not ready to go, basically. And let's see, we have trash cans. What type? Is it considered a fluid trash can? I think steam, which is a byproduct, is considered a fluid trash can. And I think the pipes will be able to keep up with it. But again, if not, we'll just use an entangle porter, and I think that'll be okay. So that should be set to waste output. We need to get a quantum. We'll just make 1 real quick. I need 2, just kidding. So here's 1. We're going to set this here, and we're going to have, where is my configurator? I guess, you know what, it doesn't matter because this is, yeah, okay. So this is heat. We're going to call this nothing yet because we don't have anything just yet. We're going to set our other quantum entangloporter and set it there. And this is going to be the fissile fuel output. So I guess in theory, we should actually be able to turn this on, and it should start if I can find my fissile fuel. So if we set, and then fissile fuel is a gas, I believe. It's on. It's burning. We're getting nuclear waste built up. No heated coolant yet, but I think it's actually trashing it a lot quicker than we can actually produce it. Our fissile fuel's still going up, though, so that's good. Let's see, if I break you... No, it's not getting coolant. No steam yet. Which is weird, it should be getting steam. What if I set the burn rate to... I don't know, 50? There we go. There's the steam being built up. Okay. Let's scram it real quick. Quantum entangler porter, set to steam, just input from the back, output, auto eject to the bottom, steam, gone. And we can set this one up, I believe it's just called nuclear waste, right? We'll set this to nuclear waste. Do I not have enough channels? Oh, no. Nuclear waste. I don't know why it wasn't going to let me click that, but that should be okay. And it should just be input from the back. That should be good, I believe. Is it a gas or is it a fluid? I don't actually know if this thing can hold nuclear waste. So we're just going to set that there for now. Okay. I think maybe I was crazy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We now have nuclear waste in here, which is phenomenal. So it's not going to input out there. It's just going to get built up right here. And I guess, in theory, I could activate this some more if I wanted to. But we need to get the processes sorted. So to do that, I think I already have one made. We need an isotropic centrifuge. I'm going to put these out of my way for now. Then we're also going to need a solar neutron activator, which we don't have anything that we need. What is it missing? HDPE sheets. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so I forget that with mechanism you have to specify all your sides, so this is stupid because I forgot about that whole thing. But what we have here is over there I added moss to the network, brought moss into a crusher that's producing biofuel that's going into a PRC with water and hydrogen, making substrate and ethylene. Back here, ethylene's going right into here, producing liquid ethylene. I'm forgetting that I need to... This is just ethylene, so it should be a gas. Output to the back, auto eject on. I need to input this. There we go, into a rotary condensator, then going over to another PRC with oxygen and the substrate, turning into HDPE sheets. And then to an immersion chamber, making me HDPE sheets. So now that we have everything ready to go, at least I hope so, am kind of sure I need a pressurized, I'll need 2 of these. I also need my ISO, which I'm pretty sure I made. I put you there. So we need 2. Where are my pipes? We're going to bring these right here. We're going to put a solar neutron activator right there and an isotropic centrifuge right there. Boom. They're going. They're producing nuclear waste, or nuclear waste is being produced into plutonium and polonium. So we should be able to... There are no items here, so it's fine. Gases, we're going to input, and then output to the front, and then energy we will just set it to input to the left. And then kind of the same thing over here. Gases, we want input to the left and output to the right. And it looks like this doesn't need power. Sorry, not output to the right. Output to the front, because these both, or this needs sun at all times, apparently. So let me get a gate. Put it right there. And you should be powering, and it's just waiting for more of the stuff to come to fruition. I need my 2 PRCs. We're going to put them there, and look at that. We got polonium, and there's a few things we need. I already forgot what they are. Let's just do plutonium and polonium. Fluorite dust with water. Fluorite dust with water. Cool. So it's just water and fluorite dust that they both need. So how do we want to bring stuff into it? So obviously, items we're not going to bother with. Actually, we'll input in from the right, and then we'll also auto export. So the items are going to come in from the right, and then I think they'll just get dumped on top into a drawer. Energy we'll bring in from, you know, we'll just leave this the way it is. Fluids, we need water to come in from the left, and the gases, which I think is what this is. Maybe it's a fluid. I don't really know just yet. We'll leave this just like that for now. Go into you, so you should be getting water. Nice. We'll cut you off because I don't want you there. Water's going into there. Nice. And then fluorite dust. We should already have fluorite dust, right? Which is a fluorite and crusher. So here's what we will do. We'll grab a crusher. I don't really want like a advanced one. It doesn't have to be that fast, I don't think. You know what? If it does, I can just upgrade it later. Where's the regular crusher? There it is. So we'll put the crusher here. And we will set this to input on the top and output on each side. And we're going to need some gates and a quantum entanglioporter. We're going to put you there. We're going to set the channel to fluorite. And then it should just be output to the bottom. It's outputting, and I think I'm going to need some tier installers. At least enough to get them... What is it? Advanced that's next? We'll get up to advanced and see how that works. Then auto split on, and these should be going. We have a little bit of an area, and we're going to put these radioactive waste barrels down. And what this is going to do is it's basically just going to get rid of the nuclear waste over time. At least the spent nuclear waste. So what we should be able to do is if I bring a line, I guess I can also go small mode, so that's no big deal. But if I bring a line over here and then come out from you guys, because you should be... Oh, no. Ultimate pressurized tube. You should be good to drop nuclear waste. Down you. Yeah. What was you? Gases? Output? You don't have any spent nuclear waste in you yet, so that's okay. It was output, right? Yeah. Gases, that's fine. So we'll bring these guys down over here, and then real quickly just get rid of all of this. So there's spent nuclear waste in here, which is good. Do not break this, you will irradiate your entire base, and that would be no good. So if we come over here and set this up, it will eventually, over time, it'll go in here. Yep, there's some spent nuclear waste in there, and it'll eventually clear out. So, actually, what I'm going to do is, since I have this, we're going to go down to slow. I don't even care if it's really slow. I just don't want to accidentally break one of these, because I did that before, and it is not fun. But we should be able to place all of these down as well. Radioactive waste barrels, and these are super cheap for me, so I'll just make a boatload. And I think all of this is overkill that I have going in here, but I'd rather overkill than underkill and irradiate the base. And is it sleepy bye-bye time? It is sleepy bye-bye time. Okay, but we should be able to activate this. And you're being filled up. You're being made a lot quicker than you're out producing, which is fine. You know, I guess you fill up all the way. What's going to happen? It's not going to go boom. It's just going to be slower. So what are you not doing here? You have plutonium, you have fluorite. How much of it was needed? 1,000 millibuckets, is that what it is, huh? And polonium is what? Also 1,000 millibuckets. Oh, there we go, there's some polonium. Or plutonium. So why is the polonium going by so much quicker than the other one? Does this make sense to you guys? Because this... Is it not just going by quicker because this already had some stuff inside of it? Well, I mean, it kind of looks like crap, but you know what? That's okay. Look at that. We already got some plutonium, which, what is this used for? SPS casings. That's right. And also to get some red matter. And polonium is used in what? Supercharged heating coil, which we'll need for the SPS casing. Don't need that, don't need that. Some SPS casings, obviously. Set the burn rate from 50 to 100. What's that gonna do? We're still good on waste and stuff. You're still good. You're still good. It's still producing a buttload. Because, I mean, this also holds a bunch of it, so that should be okay. I mean, it's still producing polonium. Could I do speed upgrades in all these? That, like, make them quicker whenever they do produce? I guess it's just taking a minute for it to go, yeah. But, I mean, it goes really quickly. How is our waste barrels doing? Because it should kind of like round robin them. 18, 17, yeah, I think we'll be good on waste. Making sure we don't have to actually deal with the waste and have issues that way. So, God, no, yeah, this thing is going by significantly faster. That's insane. So why is that going by so much faster? Is it just because the solar neutron activator is just fast as frick? Is it just fast as frick, boy? It might just be fast. I guess I could also probably put some speed upgrades in here too. But get you going by a lot quicker. Not enough energy to run at max speed. Damn. damn, that like freaking went. Using 4 KFE a tick. What's the transfer rate on these gates? I don't even know, but okay, I mean, cool. Coolio, Jimmy Bob Brown. And we just need them for the casings? Really? Is that really all we need them for? Definitely the plutonium just for the SPS casing, but it's a lot of casings. Also a buttload of HDPE sheets, which we're producing. We're producing at the same time. And then the supercharged heating coil. And I think that's really all it is, because I don't think the polonium is really used for anything else. Because we need antimatter, which is... Yeah, that's just from the SPS. Gravitational modulating unit. I think we really just need a bit of this stuff for the SPS stuff, so cool. There's still something that's kind of loud. Oh, is it the reactor? Can I... Cool. Let's shut you off. And we're still good on our burning. Still good there, still up. So what if we go and put it to 150? I mean, it's producing it. It's producing. We still have a boatload of fissile fuel. What if, hear me out. How bad is this going to be? Oh, yeah, no. My bad. You did not like that. You did not like that. I'm so sorry. Uh-oh. I think 650 was too much, chat. What about 200? Still good. Temp's still good. Coolant's good. Waste is still coming out. Looks like we have a little, not a surplus, but I mean, it's going. It's going. 250 by chance? I don't think I've ever made a fission reactor this high end before. Or do you not have power in you? Am I using all my power from my ender cell? Is that what's happening here? No, I mean, it's still going. So I think we can bump it up a little bit more. Well, 300. What is 300 to put us at? 105K. I mean, temp's fine, it looks like. We're still not... Oh, there we go. Now we're draining fissile fuel. Okay, so what if we dump it down? Because I kind of want like a net even. And now we're going back up, so somewhere between 250 and 300. We do 275. A little too much. A little too much. What about 270? Still way too much. Make sure we sleep. Okay, well, that's not going to work. Ooh, not 355, 255. Perfect. Can I sleep, please? It's basically night. Like, come on. So it looks like at a burn rate of 256 millibuckets per tick. One, we're still pretty good here. Can I sleep now? Nice. We are at a dead even. We're not producing more. We're not losing more. We are good. So I kind of want to, now that I know that, burn through all of the fuel that we have. But then again, I don't really know for sure, so I think I'll play around with it and kind of see what we're working with, I guess. But, I mean, I guess next step for this thing is if I let this go quick enough, we can go do the SPS casing. But it's going to take a little bit, so I don't know. We'll see here in a second. Okay, so I let this run for a little bit, and we already got a few hundred of each, so that's good. And then the HDPE sheets slowly going up. Might have to time on a bottle this. What is my bottleneck here, though? Because you're making ethylene. You're going good. You're using it. Oh, is it my substrate? Is it my substrate that's the problem? You probably need to go by a wee bit faster. So, energy and speed. Let's try speed and energy. Okay, now you're going a wee bit faster. Okay, you're gaining, you're making a bunch of ethylene though. But there we go. Is that the only way to make substrate? Oh, apparently I can use ethylene to make more substrate. And it produces oxygen as a byproduct. Cool. But yeah, okay, let's just crank you up so you go as quickly as possible. So, yes, we have some HDPE sheets. We should actually now have plenty of resources to make the SPS and get that going. However, unfortunately, we are out of time for today. So we're going to end it here today. And next episode, we will come back and do the SPS casings, the SPS machine, either over there or over there. Maybe. Maybe right here. Depends if I can actually move the polonium. Move the polonium, whether I need pipes or not. If I need pipes, it's going to go right here. If not, I'll put it over there. But anyways, that's going to be it for me today, chat. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, make sure you slap that like button, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.